Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and we're going to be testing out a new deck. This is a Simic Stompy list, so Stompy generally referring to big dumb creatures smacking in. Played this deck a little bit before the most recent set. Had some promise. There was a little bit more counter spell based decks, which hurts. The amount of main deck Aether Gust also hurt at the time. But it's basically a base green deck. And then from there, what we have is a couple elements of blue for card advantage, and then the disruption in the sideboard. The main cards that got printed from the new set that kind of help this archetype, Ram Through. It's a way to kill creatures and with trample kind of serve as some burn damage in a way. And then we have like a main board, Gemrazer. You can mutate it to destroy artifacts or enchantments. And then the new Vivien's actually a pretty good card draw engine. It allows you to kind of get 2 spells at a given time. So it's something I want to try out. I originally had Zagana in the list. Looking at my curve, I think I'm actually going to take her out. So Zagana was good to give your things with 1/1 counters trample. But in our particular list, pretty much all of them have trample already. With exception of Yorvo, which we're only playing 2 of. So I'm actually going to get rid of Zagana and play what's the companion, but play a main board. Where'd he go? Keruga. So we're just going to play it main board. Keruga is just another way to draw cards in the deck. But basically what we're looking to do is you have stuff like Stonecoil Serpent, which can get large, ramp from 2 to 4. You have stuff like Voracious Hydra to fight, Hydroid Krasis for card advantage, Uro for card advantage. Yorvo can get pretty chunky. Kiora draws a card every time you play a creature for more power, which is most of our deck. Vivien fights and gives trample, makes bigger things. Questing Beast, Ceratops main. Mana base wise, you got 3 castles. And then I'm playing the 4 duels, plus just you can play whatever trinomes you have that give green and blue. This is another way to kind of draw out of floods, but also more ways to just fix your mana without having to play blue lands. Sideboard wise, why do I only have 14 cards in my sideboard? Took something out. Weird. So we'll go another Destiny Spinner. So sideboard wise, you have Grafdigger's Cage for the like Luros matchups, anything with stuff coming into the graveyards. Even really good against the Jeskai Winota decks. Destiny Spinner versus Counterspell decks. Another Ram Through is removal. Mystical Dispute for kind of disruption. Thrashing Brontodon. And Great Henge. I may actually... Let's play a Disdainful Stroke. I think we have enough main draw. Sorry, I haven't played this deck yet. I was just brewing it up earlier. So I think we go like this. Just have Disruption in the side and then go from there. With adding Keruga, we should have enough main board draw. So we'll test it out as always. We're like 46 hours. I just got into the top 1200 again with Boros cycling. So I'm just going to play traditional play for now as we test this deck out. There's a sweet Grixis Reanimator, but with all the Grafdigger's Cage going around, it feels pretty bad to play. I did get a bunch of arena codes. I'm just waiting for them to ship them to me as part of the creator program. So I'll announce on my YouTube how to redeem those for people. I think we keep this. Question is, how do I want to play this out? I think I want to scry away lands first. I'm going to go Stonecoil on 2. Kiora on 3, and then we can use some tap-untap shenanigans. So, probably Winota, if I would have to guess. Almost messed up there. If it is Winota, then I like this as a way to... Yeah. So it's Jeskai Winota. Uro's a good draw there. actually like it better with Kiora. So then we draw another card. Because what I'm able to do is this enters the battlefield, it triggers Kiora's ability, and it draws you a card plus draws a card from the thing. I'm not as concerned with getting these Charming Prints off the battlefield. I'm more concerned with getting non-creatures off, or non-humans, because that's what's going to trigger Winota. Okay, so now we get the sweet play. So this comes in, draw a bunch of cards. I was hoping for another untapped land, so I think we just go like this. If we drew the untapped source, then I'd be able to play out like a Paradise Druid or something. Next turn I can do this for 4 and then draw another card. And then we can start picking things off. Okay, so they have Winota. Okay, we're going to take a chance. No, I don't want a 6 here. Actually, I can do this. Untap blue and then play it out for 5. Yeah, I might as well. Come on. Auto pay.
Let's get moving.
This draws us another card and then another card. So if they don't have something with haste like a goblin, then we're okay. Next turn I can ram through Winota and play out a Questing Beast. Ooh, that's scary. So they get 2 triggers off these elementals, so they have 2 chances to find Agent. Guess we should have held out with the chance drawing a land. It's most likely Agent. Yeah, if you don't control their Winota. So here we actually have a play. So going to full control. So trigger on the stack. This fight. Oh no. This. So target a creature I control. Then target a creature I don't control, so it's probably Winota. So then I can put this land into play. And then with the trigger on the stack, I can have this fight this. And now Uro goes away. And then just play out Paradise Druid here. Just to block. So that was a pretty sweet turn nonetheless. Like they still have Chandra, but we got rid of a Winota and thing. Next turn I could Questing Beast and then take down the Chandra. That's fine.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
They might just direct it all at Kiora. I want to take this opportunity to get anything off the board. I think we just do this. Keeps it alive, so draws us cards. So I can go... activate this. Play out Questing Beast. Draw a card. Escape Uro. Draw another card. Sweet. That lets me ram through as well. So if they do play out Winota, I can take care of it. Alright, this deck's doing exactly what I want. We've drawn 23 of our cards out of our deck. 5 more than the opponent. This is a really nice interaction, especially with Trigger on the stack. So they just go Bone Crusher. And Chandra.
Chandra Nalar, Pyromancer extraordinaire. Mostly, find your fires of passion within.
I'm not gonna kill this. Winota's the way we die. So I think we're okay. Let's draw some cards. So they can trade here, that's fine. And then, how do we want to do this? I think we just play this out as a 4/4. My hand's pretty full, so I don't particularly want to. And then this is going to still draw us cards. Alright, your turn. When your creature deck outdraws the... Okay, so we're going to stop before combat. Kill Winota so they don't get the trigger. And they're dead. Alright, so in this matchup, we want another ram through and these cages coming in. Coming out, Stonecoil's probably fine. It blocks some of their multicolor plus the reach. Yorvo's big and dumb, so in this matchup's probably fine, but they probably have a lot of smaller things to block it. Kiora was good. Gemrazer's not needed. Shifty Boy's fine. Krasis is fine. Actually, well, Krasis draws us cards even if they counter. Even if they bring in their own cage. Like, cages shuts off our Uro, but that's fine even if we just get the draw off Uro. Maybe we trim one Uro in this case, just because we're bringing in the cages. Cool. Same plan as last game. Stone Cold Steve Austin into Kiora into Questing Beast. I wonder if they respect Kiora more this game. She drew us a ton of cards. No answer in hand to Winota is pretty bad though. Okay, they go Bone Crusher. Let's pretend like we have something.
One drop ripples and grows.
We need to dodge Winota this turn. They probably have it, yeah. Oh, they missed. They missed. Okay, so I have double ram through. Which is probably the play. Because I need to get Winota off the battlefield. Like the top of their deck's probably stacked. She's dead anyways. Getting 2 points of damage. She's multicolor, so you can untap your Serpent with it.
Time to ebb from battle.
Alright, Questy. Brought in the Gust. Good to know. So if we draw a land, we go Stonecoil, Keruga. So making them choose if they want to block. This allows us to, in case they draw like an Aether Gust, they can't hit us. This might be Raise the Alarm. No. Just running Bone Crushers. So we might just get Bone Crushed to death. Luca. Luca could sack this to find Winota. Or an Agent of Treachery. Yeah, we're probably dead here. Yep. Didn't hit it there. Stumbled a bit on lands. Since they brought in Disdainful Strokes, let's maybe get rid of Keruga. Bring in Yorvo because it's cheaper. And you know what, let's bring in both Yorvos because it's a cheaper play that we can play Ram through with. They can't steal this, but Voracious Hydra is still good. Maybe just a Shifting Ceratops. They have enough like 4 toughness that's non-blue that they can block it. And it still gets hit by Aether Gust. Actually, we should be playing Aether Gust, not Disdainful Stroke. Sick. Cage on 1, obviously a little bit of a non-bow with Uro, but it'll ramp us at least. Shutting off their game plan is more important. Let's go Druid here. If they just hold up blue mana, it's probably a Gust. I don't want this to get stomped yet, and they could have Aether Gust. So this plays around Stomp and Disdainful Stroke or Aether Gust. If we had a 4th land guaranteed, like I'll do it for Vivien. Okay, so now we have this. Go Vivien. I think we just go Questing Beast here. Yeah. If they want to play their turn stomping it, it's fine. They also haven't advanced their board. Okay, they go War Boss. They could have... Do I even care? If they want to trade this off, they trade it off. But they need an answer to our board. And Questerson... Yep. It's a cute Winota you have. Cage says no, Cage says no, Cage says no. Took him down. So maybe we want Gusts in the side. That could be a consideration. I like Disdainful Stroke versus like Fires or any of the Yorion decks. Nah, I think we're okay. The spinners are decent. I guess Aether Gust hits most of Fires too. Let's run it like that. Let me give Arena a quick reset. And then we'll fire it up for one more game. So let me know as well if there's any gameplay, any decks in particular you want to see. I know I haven't featured many Yorion decks. Like I have an Esper Doom Foretold Yorion 80 card. I find the gameplay kind of boring on a lot of those decks. It's just basically continually blinking Elspeth Conquers Death, and the games go really long, so it's not the most entertaining to play, I find. If there is any like any other decks you want to see, do let me know in the YouTube comments. Play first. So this is Fires. It's probably reasonable. So didn't want to draw land there. So the Yorvo play is worse against... Do they have mainboard Aether Gust? Okay, Shark Typhoon. I was going to say it's worse against like Teferi on 3 because it bounces, but then I just follow it up with Questing Beast and kill it. Okay. So even if they bounce this, it's fine. If not, they're taking 9. So even with their Fire's turn next turn, I get this Vivien. So they can likely kill the Questing Beast as their play, and then I follow it up with another Questing Beast. And that deals 10 to them. Very interesting. Because that entices...
I lost my focus.
So I think we go Vigilance. And the next turn, what I'm going to do is down tick, cast this for 4. Get like Yorvo. Okay, I have Kenrith. That's actually sweet. So I can go... So if I do this, that's 6 mana.
Every bard joins a chorus of roars.
I'm gonna go get
Lots of them.
Shifting Ceratops, give it haste, and then kill him. Stomp, stomp. So this matchup, Disdainful Stroke, the Aether Gusts. Disputes probably not on the play. Play some Brontodons. Coming out. Voracious Hydra seems pretty bad. We're just not killing their things. Vivien could be decent. Shifting Ceratops blocks a decent amount. Gemrazer is another way to blow up. Kiora's probably too slow in this matchup. They're going to be able to play around that. I like the ram throughs. Probably Keruga. I do like it as a one of to go find with Vivien. Probably just Yorvo. Yorvo could become a wall, but it's bad against, at least on the play. It gets bounced by Teferi on 3. So if that's our third turn play, it's a little weak. Getting an early Stonecoil down, if we can, is good. Like, if they have Stomp, it's bad, but... Okay, we'll keep this. A little bit slower of a hand. Probably just want to get ahead on mana. I wonder if they took out Stomp. Bone Crusher versus. Playing this out on 2 is probably not the best. If I can get it on 3. This at least guarantees I can Uro next turn. So they have Tef.
I know my responsibility here goes nothing.
Yikes. So they could bounce my Paradise Druid, which kind of sucks. I'm going to Stonecoil for 3 here.
I've got time.
They probably have fires though, I'm guessing. Ooh, okay, so we get a turn at least. No fires. Get Narset. Quite poor with the Hydroid Krasis in hand. So this version playing Narset seems to be more Super Friends version. Okay. Let's just go 4 here. I don't want to play 2 Druids. They're a Clarion deck. They might have kept Clarion in against us. This also can block at least. So ideal play here is they go... Okay, so they have ECD. Okay, so they go Sphinx. I'm going to go Vivien, down tick, fight, and then kill Teferi.
Civilization has crept too far. Tear it down.
So this takes a threat off.
We're gonna tear you apart.
Well, Elspeth conquers death here, and then I'll follow it up with a questing beast. We're a little bit far behind. They can also Keruga to refill their hand. I could have made this 6 power, but it didn't kill to fairy necessarily. Ram through would be nice.
Meditate and prepare.
Probably pretty far behind here. They got a full grip. We fell behind on the mana race. Perfect. I think I'm just gonna attack them. We don't need to draw cards right now, and with Questing Beast, this is something I could target. I need to go after their life total. Stonecoil proving to be pretty solid in this matchup. We can also just die at any time. Okay, so double Sphinx. Disdainful Stroke. They're gonna get to fairy back most likely. Let me play this out. I'll hold up Disdainful Stroke. They might be tempted to get Keruga. If they get to fairy, we're punished for this line. They kept one on top, so it could be Cavalier. Hoping they get Keruga. Wow, they just go Sphinx. I guess it's evasive. I just don't want them to kill something here. Ah, they just have 2.
Ikoria is familiar. I trade
Probably dead here.
in mind.
I was hoping this would get big enough. They're just attacking us on a lot of different angles here. Pretty far behind. Like rammed through doesn't quite do it. Do this for 5, do this for 4. Do I have enough for Uro? No. I think I'm just dead here. Still have Ken. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, so that one was a little rough. Yorvo probably come out. Maybe the ram through. Play that. Say go. Being on the play is a little bit better. We can try to get under their like fires. Also just trying to maul a little bit more aggressive to something to blow it up. So that's fine. We can go Druid into Brontodon. We can also just use Vivien to make a very big hexproof Paradise Druid. This deck really wants like Llanowar Elf. If you had that, then you can lower the curve a bit. Go 1-3-5. Right now we're going 2-4 a lot. That's actually pretty solid. Because we can go Armored Aegisaur on their fires. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I think we just go Brontodon here. Hold back. So they bounce here.
I'll protect you.
So they'll get a turn of fires if they have it. Notably, they are missing red mana. I've been getting mana screwed quite a bit. Might want to go up to 25 lands. Opponent GG's us. Oh, desperation, search for land. Yeah, now we're in a good spot. So I can deal with the fires. I think we just go Brontodon here. Remind you, probably just Vivien. Because the thing is, if they get fires, they get a turn to play something out anyways.
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs.
Let's balance it out.
I'd get out of the way if I were you. Lucky for me, I like a fight.
No red mana hurting the opponent. They have Shatter. That's fine. Actually, it's pretty bad. Takes us off.
This'll be fun to watch.
Not drawing a land's been pretty problematic. This makes it so if they have another Shatter. Okay. They just concede. We just make it trample. Interesting they brought in the copy effect there. Cool. 2-0 with the deck. Seemed pretty sweet. May want to go up another land, but that might have just been confirmation bias. We do have a lot of X spells, so maybe going up a land is reasonable. What would we cut? Probably just Keruga. We had enough ways to draw cards. Or maybe keep the Keruga and just go up another forest. Run it like that. Sideboard seemed pretty solid. Alright, cool. I'm going to wrap this one up. Go eat some dinner. Thanks for stopping by. As I mentioned at the onset, got some arena codes to give away, so I'll post how to enter that draw on my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a subset on my YouTube, a bunch on my Instagram as well, so you can check out both, two separate set of codes that I'll be giving away. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and catch you next time.